super excited. I have my notes ready. So without further ado, I'm gonna invite over to our stage our next upcoming 20K. I'm gonna call it 20K 2 Diamond, the one and only Miss Karla Sandoval. Take it away, friend.
All right, guys. Okay, well, hello, hello, and happy Monday, December 19th. So you guys, today I want you to know I'm gonna dive right into it. I don't feel like I need to introduce myself because obviously we all know each other, but I will tell you this, you guys. So last week, last week, I had an opportunity to be part of a transformational goal setting workshop. And I'm so grateful that I was able to, here's the thing, okay? Let's start now, okay? Grab your notebooks and grab your pens, okay? First things first, okay? The first thing I want you to write down, okay, if you have anything to write down with, and that is that turn notifications on for the chats that matter to you, okay? Turn notifications on for the chats that matter to you. So some of us are part of this chat called the Queen's Chat. So there's two chats that I have my notifications on, okay? And that is my team business chat, okay? And the Queen's Chat. And the reason is because my team is important to me. So anytime somebody posts in there, I want to know, like, I want to hear that the bling goes on, which I'm going to confess, it doesn't go on very often these days. But when they do, I want to know why, because I consider Telegram my office. I consider Telegram my hub. Okay, so that's one of them. And then the other one is the Queen's Chat. And the Queen's Chat is for all Mill Team and above. You have to be invited in that chat and all this other stuff. But whenever somebody posts in there, it's on. And I just go in there and then look really quick. Luckily, I had it on. And it said, like, you know, that they were going to participate in this goal setting workshop. And I've been to many, and like, they're almost always the same. But this one was so different. And I was like, holy cow. And so, you know, I'm going to actually pour this onto you guys. So I have, like, I'm not going to go through everything, but I have pages and pages and pages of notes from this particular transformational workshop. And what I did this last weekend, I'm responsible for the San Jose STS, and I was able to do this workshop with them. And I mean, it's going to be different because it was live and it was from 10 to 3. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours of goal setting. Okay. But we got 1 hour to do it here. So I'm going to go straight into it, but I will tell you this. Okay. What we're going to do today is going to be the beginning of something that I highly recommend that you take on, that I highly recommend that you take it serious and you take the time to do these workshops. Today, we're going to be into groups, but to do these workshops with yourself to set you up powerfully and intentionally for 2023. Okay, so let's get started. Okay. Okay, hold on. How do I share screen? There we go. Okay, so first things first, okay? Okay, so here's the first thing I want you to think about. And that is that the way you feel about your business is one of the most important indicators of your future success. The way you feel about your business. I'm not talking about like your business, like how are you doing? I know all of our businesses are not where we would want them to be, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how do you feel about Herbalife? How do you feel about the company? The way you feel about the business is the most important indicator for your future success. So if you're feeling doubtful, you're feeling fear, you're feeling hesitation, that is going to have a dramatic impact on how your 2023 is going to go. But if you're like, you know what? MOJ is back. I have confidence in the products. I've always had confidence in the products. I have confidence in that this business is the best vehicle to take me to have the life I want. Maybe the business is not where I want it to be, but I feel it in my heart that this is the business that's going to get me to have what I want. If you have that feeling, that's going to dramatically impact your future success. So I want you to, first of all, okay, you're not going to do this right now, but I want you to take some time to think about, how do you feel about this business? Are you doubtful? Are you like 1 foot in, 1 foot out? Are you hesitant? Are you making your business now a priority, or are you making it like third on the line? I want you to really think about that, because I'm telling you right now, the way you feel about your business is going to determine how your 2023 is going to go. Now, I know 2022 has been a hard year. Let's just be honest, for a lot of us. Pero ya. I kept telling people that this weekend, ya. 2022 is done. I mean, we got 8 days, 12 days left, okay? But after 12 days, it's done. And we have a new beginning. We have a new opportunity to set forward something new. And I really want all of us to evaluate where is the business sit? I want you, actually, you know what? Write this down. Something told me that I need to ask you guys this. I want you to ask yourself this question. Where does my business sit in my priorities? Okay, we're going to talk about that right now. Where does your business sit in your priorities? So, number one, we're going to go through 4 things today on transformational goal setting, and we're going to do it together, and then you're going to go into the group. Okay, so I know, listen. I know some of you guys have your cameras off, and I know you turn them on when we go into groups. But if you don't have your camera on right now, at least listen. Because if you don't do what I'm about to do with you, when you go into your groups, you're going to be at a disadvantage. Okay, so let's go with this. Okay, so you guys grab a piece of paper and a pen. I don't care if you have your cameras off. Participate with yourself, because you're going to go into the groups and you're going to need to share. Number one, okay, and I'm actually going to read a lot of my notes, okay? Okay, number one, what is your definition of success? Okay, we're going to go, I'm going to give you a few minutes right now, but first listen, okay? Many of us set goals with no consideration of the kind of life you want to live. So many of us think about, I'm guilty of it. Think about your business goals without thinking about how you want to live, like what matters to you. So I want you to write these questions down. Number one, what's important to me? Number two, what do I value? Number three, what activities are non-negotiable? Number four, what makes me happy? Number five, what matters to me? Okay, so I want you to think about, I'm going to give you 2 minutes, okay? And I want you to think about,
Sorry,
what are
Karla.
those?
Repeat.
Sorry, those were really quick. I couldn't
Yeah.
even catch them. Like, really.
Okay, well, girl, you better get some left off.
It says, I want to make sure I got them right. Number one, what's important to me? Number two, what do I value? Number three, what activities are non-negotiable? Number four, what makes me happy? Number five, what matters to me?
Exactly. Who
Okay.
said that?
Me?
Who's me?
Vienna.
Okay, Deanna. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, exactly. Okay. So, in other words, you guys, what's your definition of success? Those are just some questions for you to think about. Okay, you don't have to answer all of them, but like those are just things like, what do you value? What is important to you? What's not negotiable? Okay, and the reason is because so many times we make our business goals without consideration of what matters to you. We set our business goals without thinking about our everyday activity and what's important to you. For example, maybe some of you guys, for you, it's really important that you work out in the morning, and then like AKA Karla Sandoval, and then you open a nutritional club without considering that what's really important to you is working on the first thing in the morning. And now you put your business goals first before you. That's not what we're doing today. We're going to put you before your business. Okay. You before your business. So I'm going to give you, okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Okay. And I need you guys all to write down, what is your definition of success? And then I'm going to come back. Ready? Go. Everybody write, because if you don't write, when we get into groups, you're going to not be able to participate. What is your definition of success? Okay, 15 more seconds. Okay, don't worry. You're going to have more time, okay? Number 2. Okay, don't worry. Okay, just hang on tight. I'm just getting you started, okay? I'm just getting you started. Number 2, okay? What does your future team look like? What does your future team look like? Ideally, who would be on your team? I'm going to give you a few minutes, not now, but I'm going to give you a few minutes to start to think about who is your ideal distributor. Like if you could have your ideal team, if you could recruit the ideal person, who would that be? What values would they have? What characteristics would they have? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and take 2 minutes. We're just going to get you started on this. 2 minutes. Who is your ideal team? Go. 10 more seconds. Okay, next. Okay, we're gonna go kind of quick on this, okay? Next. What kind of impact would you like to have? How would you like to make a difference? Okay, so many times, you guys, we don't actually, I'm gonna read something to you, okay? I'm gonna read something to you, okay? If you don't know why a goal is important, you are always going to struggle to work consistently towards that goal. You will struggle and you will lack motivation. Transformational goal setting is focusing on the impact you will make, and then let the results be the byproduct of that. Please write this down, everybody. Lack of confidence equals, you have a lack of confidence because equals a lack of clarity. When you're clear on the impact, your drive, your motivation, and your determination, I cannot read my own writing. Your drive, your motivation, and your determination will come easily and effortlessly because you know why you're doing what you're doing. You know the impact that you are having on the world. So let me explain. The guy started talking about maybe the ideal person that you want in your business is somebody who's like into health and fitness. Maybe it's a single mom. Maybe it's a single male, single father, or maybe it's you want to work with couples. Like that is your ideal team. Okay, so what is the impact you want to have? So maybe your impact is, for example, for me, I want to impact women that are driven to know, I want to impact them to bring out their best self, not only in their fitness, but in their life, emotionally, and in every way possible. Okay. For some of you, it might be the impact you want to make is you want to impact stay-at-home moms to be able to stay home with their kids. For some of you, it might be single moms. You want to target the single moms to teach them that they can still have a business and still be a present mom. What is that impact? Like if I were to say, man, Deanna is known for blank, fill in the blank. What do you want to be known for? Okay. What do you want to be known for? Okay. So I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes. So what do you want to be known for? Go. Okay, 15 seconds. Okay. I'm just getting you started, okay? You guys are going to have time to be able to go with the teams, okay? Number 4. Okay. Please, please take the time to do these 4 things after this call, guys. Number 4, personal development. Think about everything we've just talked about. Okay. Who do you need to become to make this happen? If you want a specific person in your team, you want to make a specific impact. Who do you need to become? What do you need to let go of? Now, those 2 questions are the ones I want you to answer. Sometimes he said, I love this. He said, sometimes you don't know who you need to become. You don't know what you need to let go of. He said, so here's another way to think about it. What do you regret that you didn't do this year, 2022? It is our greatest regrets that provide the greatest opportunities for growth. If you regret something and you reflect on that, it's because it mattered to you. So for example, I'm gonna confess to y'all, okay? One of the things I regret this last year, 2022, is that I didn't lose the weight I wanted to lose, okay? I hurt my arm, all excuses, okay? And so if you think about like, who do I need to become? I need to become more disciplined. I need to become more determined. I need to be better with my time. What do I need to let go of? I need to let go of, X, Y, Z. Okay. But if you're stuck, like I know, okay. But sometimes we're like, well, just think about, what do you regret? What do you regret? And it's not like from a space of like making yourself wrong, but it comes from a space of, if you regret it, it's because that was important to you. And in that regret comes the greatest opportunity for growth. Okay, so I'm going to give you 2 minutes to answer these 2 questions. Okay, who do you need to become? And what do you need to let go of in order to accomplish the things you just listed, in order to have the ideal life that you just listed on question number 1, in order to attract the ideal distributor in question number 2, in order to make the impact you want to make that you answered in question number 3, who do you need to become and what do you need to let go of? Okay, I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Ready? And go. Thirty more seconds. Okay, so we're going to split you into groups, but before I do, I want to share something that this gentleman shared. If you guys want to write this down, where did I put it? His whole philosophy, he's a network marketing coach. Okay, he doesn't have a specific company. Here's his whole philosophy. If you want to write this down: love, serve, grow. If when we are working with our teams and when we're working with people, you love, you serve, and you grow, that can be a great foundation for the rest of your business. And I'm just going to read this to you before you go into your groups. He said, it matters how you feel every day. So talking about like, how do you feel about your business? How do you feel about the type of person you want to bring into your team? How do you feel about the impact you want to have in the world? Who do you need to become and what do you need to let go of? Like, what were your regrets? Okay. Walking into this new year, he said, if you start to dial in, like how are you going to feel to have that group? How are you going to feel to make that impact? He said, it matters how you feel every day, because how you feel will dramatically impact the activity. And whether you feel good or you believe. I love this. He said this. He said, trust is one of the most important components of success. I'm going to repeat that again. Trust is one of the most important components of success. I love this. He said, people join you because they trust that you can help them. So many times, you guys, we've heard like people join you because they like you. And I love what he said. He said, I don't believe that. Because, for example, I'm just going to say Sandy because I trust her. Okay. He said, I could like Sandy. I could like her a lot. I think she's super cool. But if I don't trust that she can take me where I want to go, I'm not going to join her business. I'm going to say that again. I could like you, but if you don't transmit the trust that you can take me where I want to go, I won't join your business. That doesn't mean, you guys, that you got to be chairman's club member. Okay. That means that you know you're going to the fucking STS. You're going to the LDW. You're going to JKO. But if you have doubt about your business, how do you expect to have people follow you? He said, how do you expect others to believe in your business or trust in you if you don't believe or trust in yourself? Trust on yourself more. Focus on what you do and what you can provide. And then I put a big old star on this one. He said, most people join you because they are looking for hope. They want to feel better about themselves. They want to find a vehicle to bring positivity into their lives. But if you doubt, if you fear, and if you waver, that is why you're not recruiting. I was like, oh my God, that was a breath taker. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I just wanted to share that with you guys because I feel like, look, you guys, some of you, let's just be freaking real, have not gone to STS. I'm not even in LA, okay? Some of y'all didn't go to STSs, didn't go to LDWs, okay? Yeah, what's done is done, okay? Yeah, it's a new day, it's a new month. But here's what I'm going to invite you to do. If you really in your core, you know this is the business you want to do, I'm going to invite you to recommit to yourself, to recommit to your business, to recommit to your future. Listen, I'm going to admit to you, a few months ago, I was like, I don't know. I'm going to admit, I wasn't so confident like I am right now. Like Michael coming back, I'm like, fuck. Like if he came back, I feel like, okay, we got a man who is going to like lead the boat. Okay. I felt like the boat was on cruise control. I'm just going to keep it real. Like our last CEO, he was like on cruise control, you know, like the kind of like pilot that's like talking to the pilot, but is not navigating the damn plane. I feel like Michael is like, F the cruise control and I'm navigating the plane. So I'm telling you, like, I just know that 2023 is going to be a year for those of us who unwaveringly believe and who put your business as a priority. I'm not telling you to not have a personal life. I'm not telling you XYZ. Don't get me wrong, but come on, you guys. It is one freaking weekend out of the STS, one weekend out of the month that you cannot schedule. Let's reevaluate. And maybe you had your priorities wrong. I shouldn't say wrong. Maybe you had your priorities different the last couple of months because you didn't believe. Okay, fair game. But you know what? It's like the World Cup. You want to play that game? We got to readjust, right? We got to readjust. And what's done is done. What's done is done. But you have an opportunity to readjust the sail, right? I had this weekend, this last STS in San Jose, and I got to tell you guys, I was moved with tears hearing people. I asked them, where were you 24 hours before Herbalife? Where were you mentally, physically, spiritually? And I said, you guys, I know your business is not where you want it to be. I know your account is not where you want it to be, but your life is in a better place. And you cannot tell me that that's not true. Your life is in a better place. Y ya. Lo que pasó, pasó. Ya. I kept telling them that. Ya. And everybody was like, Karla, ya. Yeah, go like this. 2022 is like in 12 days, it's done. But we got to get ready for 2023 right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into groups, okay? Into 2 people. That's it. Just 2 people per group. Why? Because I want you to have time. You're going to have 7 minutes each, okay? Now you might have a little bit more time. I don't know, but 7 minutes each. Come on, you guys. It's 3 questions, 2 minutes each question. And I want you, 4 questions, sorry, 2 minutes, 8 minutes, 2 minutes each question. There we go. And you're going to share with your partner the answer of what does your ideal life look like? What is your ideal team? What impact do you want to have? And what are the things, who do you need to become? What do you need to let go of? Or what do you regret? Whichever one of those, okay? So you're going to go into groups of 2. Now listen, if your group partner is on camera, leave and we'll reassign you, okay? If somebody's like not a camera on, wait 30 seconds and be like, Carmen, turn your camera on, okay? And then leave and then come back, okay? So 8 minutes, each person, go.
Who is iPhone? iPhone, you just came in?
I'm sure this is Ruben.
It's Ruben.
Who is it?
Ruben.
Oh, hi, Ruben.
I'm gonna have him take over because I'm driving. He had back surgery.
Okay. I'm gonna send you to group 5, okay?
Okay.
I hope you're okay, Ruben.
I'm all drugged up. I'm good.
Oh my God. I was like, weren't you just at STS?
Okay. So
Pinches puñaladas, aventazos, amiga, varias ahí. Ca.
come on. I'm not down there, so I don't know who went or didn't go. But so I told the guys in San Jose, I'm like, you guys, dude, our room was packed. So I was like, ¿cuántos de ustedes tienen meses que no vienen a un pinche STS? Okay.
And why did they go this time? What do you think?
Because, oh, girl, I promoted it like crazy. Because I told them that it was going to be something different. We did a goal setting workshop. Like the whole room was all in round tables. And I told them, I said, this is going to be something different. No te lo quieres perder. And then I did $10 for all new people, all non-supervisors.
Yeah.
As long as they brought their ID, they could come in for $10. So we had, for the first time ever, 19 brand new people at the STS.
Wow.
And I told them, I said, you guys, ¿cuántos de ustedes tienen meses que no vienen a un STS? Okay, pero ya. Lo que pasó,